This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Rado and 1xBet.
And that's nicely tucked around the corner. That's a good start. And that is elevated. Wow, get out of the way in the dugout if that's coming your way. So this is what you call, oh, you know what, doesn't really matter what's happened before, it's about what happens then on the day. Easy as you like. The man with the gloves, Sam Houghton, just goes, hang on, I got this. And he would have loved to have stuck around, made a good 40, even maybe a 50 odd. But unfortunately, he has to depart in the second over. And so early success here for Mohammed Al Mamoun. Well, this time that is spanked to the leg side. So that's not a tickle. That is an absolute spanking. And so Oliver split. They need to find a way to get some dots in here because this is already starting to get a little scary. Well, they keep belting it like that, then it's going to really, really put paid to that comment, and they are not going to get anywhere near it. And there must be some very sore and tired bodies out there. That's another Maximo. Vashisht is getting on his bike and pedaling hard. Oh, that's going to be shown a no ball. That is a rank full toss. Lal elevates and just... That's a fingertipper. That's a tease. That's a dead set tease. They just make a decision too late. That one keeps low, goes down the leg side, and that is going to go all the way, I reckon. But it was a bit of fun when you think about it now. Have a look at that for a shot, though. That's not silly. That is commanding. That's a great shot. Lofted and shouts to catch it. And taken inside the boundary rope by about 2 foot there. Nice catch. Middle of your screen. Takes it comfortably. Manav Nayak holds his nerve, holds the catch, grasps that ball and says, yep, there we go, there's the breakthrough. Jatinder Vashisht has not gotten all of that one. Slight little miscue, didn't sound crisp, and it's straight down the throat of a long on. Hits the top of the stumps, as he always does. There's something about Oliver Tilley's bowling. I really like it. He gets a breakthrough at the start of the over. Well, he went for 6 off the first ball, and it's Sohail Ahmad. His dismal tournament with the bat continues. He's done well in the field. He's been such an exceptional fielder. Smacks this was deep mid-wicket, and straight down the throat of that man at deep mid-wicket who holds onto a rocket. Good fight back here from Sir Oliver Split. This is showing their quality. They're standing up here after a bit of an onslaught in those first 3 or 4 overs. Oh, now has that hit part of the batter? Oh, elevates, goes downtown and then some. And that's got enough to take it over the line. Oh, what a shot. How about that? Well, I would say... Oh, this time he goes even square. He goes backward a square, actually. Another shot straight up in the air. It's gone very high. Tough chance. Tough chances, doesn't matter. Tough chances taken. Nice one. Anthony holds onto it. It rolls up his arm, even shows us. He says, that's where it went. Look at that. I caught it in the crook of my arm. How about that? One more time. You can catch him, but I catch him like this. And Manav says, I don't care how you catch him, Skip. That's a really good catch. Elevates. It's not going to go for 6. It's going to bounce and go along the ground for 4. Fielder can't quite get to that. I think that's Tilley. Swing and a miss. Just a bit languid there. I've used that word a few times today. It's a great word, by the way. That's a pre-existing injury. Goes skyward with this one. And into the hands of the player charging in who had to stare into the sun. That big shining orb in the sky. No, it was the second last ball of the innings, so 109 for 7. edged, flies over the top. That's going to run away for 4. Well, that's a good way to finish the innings with 4 runs anyway. You cut it. That's going to help things as the score goes now to 113 for 7. Robin Sharma comes in, swings hard, gets an edge, and accepts the boundary happily there. So the score is on the board, as I said before. It's 113 for 7. Raiki Marcos, they get that. See Captain Kamal in again. This one's chopped. This time it's going to get through the fielder. That's going to go for the boundary for 4 runs. Nice shot that. Well, connects beautifully. I reckon it's going to carry the boundary rope. Of course it is. As the sun goes across. There it is. Oh, not so much bobbing this time. It's just the flick of the hands. He's not doing the bobbing like he was yesterday. So a bit of celebration here, but not the usual one. Usually he's got a bit more bob to his action. This is just more the twisting of the hands. Let's see if we can get the celebration in camera here. Now, ask the question. And not just talking about the cricket either. That's a nice lofted shot that's going to end up going across the boundary line for 4. Yeah, not fine leg. Oh, Houghton, you're so close to giving your wicket up there. He walks and swings the blade as though he's going to go for a run even before the ball's even been hit the bat. Just watch this. It's just this sort of strolling motion and trying to sort of flick it away. He needs to be careful there. That's been hit down the ground. That's another something hot and spicy coming into the commentary area almost. It just goes to the right-hand side of me here. Shouts to catch it. It says hit down the ground. Miss hit. Just the one there. After this is lofted. This is trouble. This could be taken. It is taken. Another wicket falls. The 3rd wicket falls. This is going to become a little bit tricky as the wicket falls. Oh dear, oh dear. Manav has not connected with that one cleanly. It's been caught safely, and that is a big celebration because this is a huge wicket. Slices in the air, straight down the throat of backward point, who holds on to a good chance there. No juggle, no wobble, and I'm enjoying them in the field. I like watching them get about, and that is terrific work. Look at this. Slices it in the air, held, throw in the air, success, and this is problematic now as Tilly goes. If you can guess it, I'll give you a proper shout out if you get it right. Oh, that's a good save. I think that's a solid save. He's having a day off. I don't need his bat phone ringing. I'm being told we may have a problem. Phil G's starting to take control here. Oh, hold that thought. Stumps are rearranged. Bang. Angus McMahon has to accelerate, has to put the foot down. Swings, misses the lot, and Lyle goes on to hit the stumps. Goes straight through the defence, or the offence, I should say, of Angus as he tried to muscle it along, and he has to depart with another wicket down. So Oliver Split languishing here, and it's looking like the... Well, a little bit of fight in the dog, and that's what you want. It's not about the dog and the fight, it's about the fight in the dog. The 50 up now, but it's at the end of the 7th. We start the 8th now with a nice cut shot. And that's a nicely placed cut shot too. And that's just in here. Where is it? There it is. Oh, winds up and goes bang. That is a great shot. Lovely bit of elevation there. But that is going to be classic memories there. And catch taken. Nicely taken. A fair bit of ground to cover there. A big wicket, that one. Well, it's a big wicket for the 2 players involved, obviously the catcher and the bowler. Bowler's very happy. And for the batter, a bit of a rearguard action there, trying to get a partnership going with Muhammad Al Mamoun, comes undone. So Anthony Razumlich has to go. As that hit goes out to the boundary line on the offside, goes through the cover region. It's going to go for 4, and that's game, set, and match. And the Raiko Marcos beat Sir Oliver Swift by 16 runs. In the end, the margin's actually a lot finer than you might have given credit for a couple of overs ago. You actually would have thought, yeah, you would have thought that was going to be about 30-40 run margin.